Hi guys, this is Ravensleep45 and welcome back to Fantasy XIV Endwalker.
I'm going to do another mount showcase, and today's mount, which will be a chocobo carriage whistle, which is a mount that you can get at the Mog Station. And this mount in particular is a 4-seater, so if you already have the Regalia mount from the 15 collab and the rerun of 15 again, you can get a chance to get the Regalia mount. But as of right now, there's no way to get a 4-seater mount at present, unless, you know, they do another rerun of it, which is very unlikely. So, to be honest, maybe they might put it in the Mog Station at some point, but who knows in the near future. So, at now, you can get this in the Mog Station, which is going for $35, give or take, if I remember correctly. I think it was like 35 or something, around that price tag. And before we summon or redeem mount, let's read its description on the whistle itself. A small-handed carved whistle that emits a unique high-pitched tone, discernible only by a chocobo trained from birth to recognize and respond to the sound, carriage and all. Alright, let us redeem this. Alright, so with that, we can go to our mount guide. And we have the chocobo carriage. Ubiquitous mode of transportation in Eorzea. The chocobo carriage is carried aloft by ceruleum gas-filled bladders. This technology traces its origin to an early Ixali dirigible that crashed into Twelveswood and was seized by Gridanian authorities. So, it is like a nice reference to the Beast Tribe from A Realm Reborn, because the Ixali were trying to get themselves in the air to fly, because they're kind of like bird people in a sense, because there are the worshippers of Garuda, but unfortunately they cannot fly, so they're trying to find alternative means to get them in the air. And as it is stated in the number checker and below, say you can carry 4 people. So if you have the Regalia mount from the 15 collab, or the rerun in particular, you can use that instead of this, because you get this, the Regalia was free in the game, you don't need to buy, well, you need to use MGP points, but still, it's in the game. Compared to this, you need to get it from the Mog Station. But as of right now, the 15 collab Regalia is not present, so I'm not sure they're ever going to do another rerun, or, who knows, put it in the Mog Station, so at present, there's no way to get the mount, get the Regalia mount at the moment. So, for this one, this costs you $35 in the Mog Station, which I am positive, unless I am mistaken. Granted, I can just put a small edit in saying I'm miscorrected, it's probably this amount, but not $35. Alright, and as for all other mounts, this has a flavor text tailored to it, so let us read that out. You get to ride a horse-birded carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. Quote by Domon Child. Alright, let us summon this bad boy out. And as for the music playing right now, it is the chocobo music if you have your personal chocobo from doing the story. And my only gripes with this is that the bird that is hollering the chocobo carriage is not your personal chocobo, it's a generic one, which is a little bit saddening because it can have a lot of potential of customability for people having different bardings or different outfits for their chocobo, but as of right now, it's just a generic chocobo hauling it. And we have 3 seats in the back and 1 on the front for me, the driver, or whichever driver it may be. And I'm not really certain the passengers in the back have different, you know, poses and depending on race. So I am probably going to do a small edit later on, or right now, to asking a few friends of mine to ride behind and see if there's any much of a difference. If not, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same as any other cedar mount. They're just, you know, sitting down, back into it. But we'll see.
Hi guys, it's Ravensleep45 from the future, and I'm having a guest of mine showcasing the passenger seat for the chocobo carriage. Unfortunately, it just launched because, well, I wanted to wait for other people to hop in, but might as well do it now before we start doing our gaming sessions later in the evening. So
damn, unfortunately, it's just Lush. Damn, I feel so welcomed on your carriage.
no,
Thanks, Raven.
I was really hoping to have more people on this, but at least I managed to got you to do the honors, so sitting behind the carriage.
No, I feel I'm sitting here and I'm sulking because I had to redo all my fucking mods. I mean, redo my calibrations to the game because I missed a lot.
Apparently.
And so now I'm sulking in the back here, and guess what? I'm not good enough just to have me in the back of the carriage for Raven. That's because that's what that's what he said.
So yeah, this is like the trouble carriage. Any thoughts on being behind the carriage? Anything different? That's like, I'm sure most mounts are the same wherever you sit on.
I feel royal as fuck, but goddamn, I look. Why am I sitting like this? I'm like ho hum. I'm on a carriage. Whatever. Can I move?
You can change position. You can change your sitting position, so you can like the same thing as like the regalia mount.
God damn, this is the worst one I could start on. What the hell was I thinking?
I asked you earlier if you're okay in that position. The only thing about this mount is I think I already mentioned this in my recording. I'm pretty sure I did. Where I wish that the carriage is being hauled by your own personal chocobo, not just like a generic one. But that's just my aesthetics that I want it to be. But I guess they can't really design it for all possibility outcome for the outfits you can customize your chocobo on. But I don't know.
I'm pretty sure a couple of coding could fix that. Yeah, but it'd probably be a pain in the ass. I wonder if there's a mod for that.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. There's like a lot of mods, even though like the game developer says not to use said mods, but you know, we can still use it. Kind of like my whole stick for most mounts in the game has the generic mount music, which I kind of like. I wish they kind of be kind of unique. But I guess you can't really design every single mount with like, hey, this mount will use this theme and this mount will use that theme.
I feel that it could just be just an easy asset swap, to be honest with you, because it's just literally a chocobo, with a harness on it, and just switch out the chocobo with the harness on it, and you're pretty much. I'm pretty. Look, I'm not a game designer or anything like that, but come on. Like, it seems like you can really just switch out the base model of something that can be customizable, which you have the base of, and just have the armor and just attach it to the fucking vehicle. You literally have the base chocobo attached to a vehicle. I don't know, man. It just seems a little lazy. Like, I can see, like, look, don't get me wrong. I love this game. And I've not been playing it because of some, I'm just like getting a little tired. But hey, you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, they put the little small intricate details into it. They can do it. I really feel like, man, I wonder if there's a forum on there that says like, hey, man, you need to put unique postures and poses in this shit. Like it did in 11, and that was fucking goddamn 10 years ago. You really telling me that a game from 10 years ago is beating you guys out and create? Anyway, I'm not gonna get on a rant, but I am. So, because I know everyone would be playing Mithra if they were a monk, because they had the coolest dragon kick.
Dragon kick.
Because, like, everyone else had, like, a solid kick or whatever. It was, like, a side kick or a front kick. But the Mithra, they did a fucking full cartwheel on your ass. That was the cat girls.
Yes, yeah. Well, I know.
Bakote. Yeah, sorry. Bakote. Sorry. Old man talking here. Old man in the back. This is why I'm in the back. Because he's driving me. I can't drive myself anymore. I'm too old to drive.
And I'm typically your Uber driver now.
Exactly, and then then he gets what is it? Kuber, chocobo. He's my new chocobo.
Chocobo.
Yeah, he's like, I don't understand you kids and your what your instances and your what. Back in my day, we went on a map and made hunting parties and and we relied on teamwork instead of our KD, bro.
So yeah, this has been like the chocobo mount. I really wish, I already mentioned this so many times about the uniqueness of the music and whatnot, but maybe in the near future this could be a lesson to Square, which probably will not be the case. I knowing myself very well that they might have unique music, but who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they're not, but here's hoping in the near future. Anywho, this has been Fantasy XIV, and we'll continue our regular scheduled recording with me from the past.
That's right. Hello, me from the future. How are you doing? This shot is for you. So technically, you're drunk already if you're not, because I'm taking this drink, and it will get to you when you watch this video, and you'll be like, oh, damn, I remember taking this shot, and you're going to be drunk. And I'm like, thank you. You're welcome, future me. And I'll be like, thank you, past me. And I'm going to say to you guys and Raven, raise your glasses. Cheers. And game on.
And game on. You in the past, myself.
Okay, I'm back. So after taking my good old FC buddies or friends in my friends list to showcase the seats in the back, hopefully the video turned out well, because I'm not sure when I'll get them to ask to help me with this recording. But if not, then I'll probably just ask some random strangers in the overworld to pose for me. And as for all mounts, this can fly because of the ceruleum tanks in the balloons that help you lift up in the air. And what else can I say? It's really generic. It's just a chocobo hauling a carriage in the air with ceruleum tanks to keep it afloat. Granted, this thing costs you $35 on the Mog Station, which is a little bit steep because most mounts in the Mog Station are like what, $25, $30 at most. And this is really steep because, well, granted, the 8-seater whale mount is like what, $45? Even more expensive than this. But granted, I got a discount buying the whale mount when the Fan Fest was going on, so at least I got a little bit cheaper price tag for that. But for this one in particular, I would say if you're ever going to plan to buy this, I would say wait for a discount, because more often than not there will be a discount like maybe 3-4 times a year. So you can probably wait for a good discount for this, unless, well, granted, this is not for certain this will get a discount in the Mog Station. Well, granted, there was, I think, a couple months ago, if I remember correctly. So it really depends what they're offering, but mostly than not, this mount possibly will have a discount whenever there's a discount in the Mog Station. But if you're just dead set of getting this right away, then go ahead, buy it in the $35. But still, you could probably save more money if you just buy this in the discount price. So yeah, that is the chocobo carriage, which you can purchase at the Mog Station. And overall, I don't know, I like the aesthetics of it, but I'm kinda a little bit regretting getting it. But well, I already have it now, so what can I do? So before I go, I hope you guys enjoyed this long ass or short ass recording session on Fantasy XIV of showcasing the chocobo carriage mount. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. And if you're curious for other future content that are coming down the line on my YouTube channel, you can look. And while you're there, you can probably subscribe or not. That really depends upon you. But if you're going to, don't forget to click the like button to, the bell icon to get notified for future uploads in the near future in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing going on my channel, which of course currently is Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rock Quiz, Job Quiz, Minions, Mounts, Savage, Extreme Trials, Housing, Minions, or anything related to Final Fantasy XIV. And oh, one more thing, there's also the relic weapons. I can't forget about that as well. And secondly, of course, which will be FGONA with the Possible 4, 5, 6, the events, the challenge quests, and the role videos, or any other particular banner that comes or goes in FGO-NA. And lastly, but not at least, Persona 5 The Royal. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant FGO day. Or rather, Final Fantasy 14 day, to be precise.